Then you can see Rupert.
I don't want to see Rupert. Rupert is the least of the things I want to see. I want to see you and your non-makeup face.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
The Lunsby Show with
T-Bone.
And Chick Brew.
God bless. All these years, just get it right one time.
What do you want from me?
40 years they've been trying. You couldn't fire somebody if they were horrible, doing a terrible job for the veterans. And now you can say you're fired.
Okay. No one listens to radio.
And now for a quick disclaimer. The
Lunsby Show with
T-Bone
And Chick Brew.
is brought to you by nobody. We have no sponsors.
The show is still rated G.
For Gloria.
May old acquaintance be forgot, and other words I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know anybody who knows the words to Old Lang Syne.
May
Old acquaintance be forgot, and something goes right here.
Yeah, sounds good. We nailed it. Nailed it.
Welcome, my friend. It is 2026. We have survived another year together.
We have.
It is season 14. It's the premiere episode. Now, new listeners didn't know that traditionally after Tibbs Eve, we take a tiny break. We take a couple days off, okay?
Yeah, to get
Now,
some new material.
I definitely want, because I am a very structured, systemic person. These are the things that I do. I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this then, and I do this. And after Tibbs Eve, I just didn't want to do nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought we did a really good episode, a great farewell to the year episode. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to put myself out there. I didn't want to do any of the things. So the first thing I have to do is say, hey, folks, I'm not doing the Warno. And just so you know, I'm also not doing the supplemental. Taking a little time for myself. And
yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the Tibbs Eve is the start of the Christmas shenanigans. I worked a lot, celebrated the manager's birthday.
Yes.
I nailed it this year. Surprise dinner with the friends.
Tell me more.
So this is actually kind of funny, right? So having your birthday the day after Christmas
sucks.
Yeah.
Because this is also your birthday present.
So and like not so much presents at this stage in our lives because you want something, you just buy it.
Oh, being an adult sucks so bad.
Yeah, but for my birthday we always do something. We always do like go to a concert or do something big.
Yes,
so I was like, this year I got all the friends that were in town. Any friend that was in town, I was like, please join us for dinner. And I got a great group together. And I was like, it's gonna be a surprise, so like don't tell her. And they held it together. They worked out the day of at the gym together, and no one let it slip.
Nice.
No one let it slip. They were like, it was close, but no one let it slip. So we're pulling up towards the restaurant in Rota, and I see them. And so I am like, oh, what is that over there? And then I did all these things, and then I was like, oh, we got out, and they were like running to the restaurant, and I was like, oh, I think the restaurant is over here. Now,
I'm just going to guess Sedona's?
No, we went to Kammalas.
I don't know what Kammalas is.
It's new. It's nice. It's like
I'm not going to a restaurant named for Kamala.
Did I say Kamala? No, I said Kamala.
Yeah,
it's very good.
You're pronouncing the word the same way I'm seeing it in my brain.
They do like, oh, it's so good. The food is fantastic.
Really?
So, yeah. It's like, when you want to go on like a fancy date night where you like kind of going to wear something nice and you're going to make a reservation.
She made me wear something nice New Year's Eve.
I saw the pictures. You look fantastic. But we get there, and so, but because the friends were going in, I didn't want her to see the friends before, we got there.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I think the restaurant's this way. And she's like, oh, are we not going to Kamala? And I'm like, no, we're going to go. And I was like,
it's so hard. It's so hard.
So like I have to pull out my phone and look, like open maps, and I'm like, oh no, we're going the wrong way. And then walk back. And I was like, yeah, no, we're going to And we did. We went. We had a wonderful time. The food was fantastic. The vibes were vibing. We had a great time, and it was nice. It was a nice dinner.
So this is a restaurant that has opened up since I have departed. Where is it located? I got it. It's in Rota, but where?
You know where? Not the Pachecos outside of the gate, but the other one.
I do know the other Pachecos.
It's
yes,
like right across the street from the other Pachecos. That's the direction.
It's so funny that such a small coastal town has two Pachecos. And you just know instantly where one is and where the other is. There's a football player in the NFL named Pacheco. I don't think he's related. If he is related, he's from the darker side of the Pacheco lineage. But
so one of the Pacheco offsprings, heirs, I don't know. He's like 6'7", and he, up until this season, he played semi-professional Spanish basketball and played in Portugal. He's the tallest. He's like, there's like Louise from Legal, Juan from Outdoor Rec, and then Pacheco. Other than that,
for the
they're
listeners,
like the tallest Spanish men ever. They're the only people that can see over everyone else.
For the listeners who don't understand, Rota is it's a small coastal village in southern Spain. And what Chick Brew was saying is absolutely correct. You know who all the tall people are, and you know who all the fat people are. At one point, I was the fattest man in the village. Once upon a time, there was 4 of us, and one moved away, one died, one took the surgery, and then it was just me. I was the fattest guy in the village. So when she's naming the 4 tallest people in the village, she's not wrong. It's that wonderful, small, beautiful little piece of country that I need you to engage. The people of Rota need to be listening to our show more than the people of not the United States.
We got to encourage people to come hang out in our sleepy little town.
What was the 4 countries that were the most listened to countries? It was like Australia, Canada, the United States, and I think Germany. I think the Beagler family was doing a great job of listening to us in Germany, but not Spain, where,
I tell people all the time, I do a podcast every week.
Half of this logo is dedicated to Spain.
I tell people all the time.
Yes.
Maybe I need to get a t-shirt going.
I got shirts, man. I could send you shirts. I get on Temu, and Temu's just got like, here, do this thing, and this thing is awesome. So I get like the baseball caps. I'm showing you, but the viewers can't see it. It's a little baseball cap with our logo on it. That's cool. I also have, and I gave these away during the Christmas Tibbs Eve special, a little cap there. That's nice. But the other things I bought, I thought would be cooler. So my little avatar in Meta has me in a red shirt with white writing on it, #LUNSB. And I'm like, that's perfect. Let's make that shirt real. I would wear that all the time. But I can't make that shirt real. But I have gone through Temu and bought a bunch of different versions of shirts that have the logo on them. I don't know what's the best way to describe. Like, here's an example of one of the shirts. It's a cotton fabric. And
allegedly.
No, the shirt definitely feels like cotton. And then they plastered a giant plastic logo on the front of it. That is clearly something that's not meant to be worn or ever washed. It is.
They just put a sticker on it.
It is like, yes, but it's a giant sticker. It is so bad. There's no way I could ever wear that out in public. It's good for photos. I could take a photo with it. Nobody would know the difference. But to actually wear that thing around, you're going to get some kind of scarring on your chest. There's
I mean, I got a t-shirt guy here, and they do, well, t-shirts are like 13 euro a piece. Actually, they did my hoodie, 27 euro.
Okay.
You could wash these like crazy.
All right.
With the back, my
I don't think that's...
It says Chick Brew on it. It says
I couldn't read Chick Brew. All I saw was you turning around and promoting yourself to me.
Breaking my spine. So the front says paddle control because a little Prince reference.
Oh.
Little paddle control. Right? Because I can do it.
My list of things I want to talk about is my friend Jackie. She is right now watching the Buffalo Bills game live in person in the last home game played in Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York, or Orange Park, New York, or Orchard Park. Her hash name is, we'll use your term, paddle control.
You have to do the O. Why are you not doing the O?
I would do the O every time I would say her name. It is such a great hash name. And paddle control.
I designed all of our pickleball club shirts.
Oh, paddle control is even funnier when you put in the pickleball reference.
Yeah, and on the back there's
don't show me again.
It's the pickle pops. It's pickle pops. And they're little pickle popsicles. And then on the butt, down on the bottom, it says Chick Brew.
Awesome. Now, you see the logo that's behind me, right?
Yeah.
You have a version of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take it to the guy and make some shirts. With the Lunsby Show logo on it. I have been really bothered. You know, lighting, when you're dealing with a green screen, and you know this, you've worked in media for a bit. When you're dealing with a green screen, the lighting has to be on fleek. Yeah, stupid. You really.
I don't think the kids are saying that anymore. Yes.
You said that on the Tim Steve special too. Your lighting's really got to be on point, or else you get this green hue. Like all the green's gone, but there's kind of a little green. I live in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, or on the cuspis of, and I attest we have the worst professional news people that you've ever seen. They're so bad. I am constantly like, are you insane? I do a better job at doing this than you do, and you get paid to do this. So when you're dealing with a green screen, you can't deal with shadows. Shadows are bad, okay? You got to have all the light. Okay. You got to have all the light on you, the subject, and on the green screen. You have to block it all out. None of them get it right. Like WGAL, Channel 8, I'm going to call them out. Everyone has an aura that you can see. You're not supposed to be able to see someone's aura unless you have superpowers. If you have superpowers, you should be able to see their aura and determine from the color of the aura if they're cool people or not. But all of my TV people that stand in front of a green screen, I can see their aura. And
maybe you have superpowers.
I didn't think of that.
You're the problem.
where once upon a time I was the largest man in the village. Now I am amongst my people, okay? These are definitely my people. I am not the largest person in the village. I'm not even, there are many women here who are larger than me. And some of them are on my local news channel. You know, if you're a fat person, you know that you're meant for radio. You know,
I can be on TV. Who even watches TV anymore? Like, let's be honest. I don't watch TV.
I watch TV, and these people are too big to be on TV.
Got you.
My shut up, you're old too. My wife tries to point out she's pregnant. She's been pregnant for 2 years. She's not pregnant.
People are doing that these days.
They're gestating like elephants.
Yeah, they're like.
Let me tell you.
Everyone is doing farm life, and you gotta have 1 billion children for that.
No,
who's gonna collect the eggs?
They're really sturdy people here. And I went to the Church of Satire last night because 4 of my favorite comedians were performing there. Lennon Free, Andrew Glessner, Mike O'Donnell, and Manny Santiago. If if you get a chance to see these guys now, you should, because they're fantastic. They're very funny comics. And they're going to be big one day, and then you'll never be able to talk to them again. So look them up. But I went to the Church of Satire because as a 2026 goal, I was going to go to another comedy club. I love the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. I absolutely do. But I wanted to see other rooms. And
that's your home.
Yeah.
And you went on a little...
4 other people were performing there, all of them that I liked. I got to go back into the green room, which is really, really amazing. And Jim took good care of me. It was great. I really enjoyed the Church of Satire. And I highly recommend anybody who's in central Pennsylvania, go to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, without a doubt. Premier quality entertainment. But on a, I don't want to say on a ruse, on a...
Whim?
On a whim. Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. On a whim, go to Hanover, Pennsylvania, and go to the Church of Satire. The parking was awesome. The ticket prices were easy. And they really play up the church factor. Everybody sits in a pew. It was such a good time. I had such a blast. And I highly recommend that. But that's not the only thing I did over the holiday hiatus. But it's not always about me. I realize in 2026, another goal of mine is going to be to ask you more questions to answer so it doesn't seem like it's always just me. What?
Oh, you're going to force me to participate? Oh, God.
They don't know that. They don't know that I'm forcing you to do these things. They think I'm just a ball hog and I won't give you the ball. I try to give you the ball all the time.
I do have something to tell you.
Tell me.
It's very nerdy. You're going to love it. I am going to try out for speed puzzling team.
What the heck?
Oh, I said it. So apparently there is competitive speed puzzling. And a friend of mine, she was here and she was on a speed puzzling team, and they compete at the World Championship, which apparently is held outside of Madrid. Now, she has PCS'd, and so her team is looking for a 4th speed puzzler for their team. And I said, I'm pretty fast at puzzles. And they said, great. There are a few other people who are interested. We were going to hold auditions. And I said, let me know when.
When you say...
I might not get picked, but I'm going to try.
When you say puzzles, what do you mean? What kind of puzzles are we talking about here?
Jigsaw puzzles.
And you're really good at making jigsaw puzzles.
I'm actually pretty good at it, yeah. Weird. I love puzzles. I'm fast, too.
I'm not a fan. It's so funny. My dad sent me one year, he decided to send me a big old jigsaw puzzle. You know, sending someone a jigsaw puzzle as a gift is kind of like saying, here, do this. You know, it's like putting someone to work for something you gave them, and I had no desire whatsoever. So he sent it to me, and he asked me, you put the puzzle together yet? I was like, no, Pops, I don't have time to do puzzles.
If you're good at them, it will take off.
You should do the puzzle. It's good. I was like, what is good about it? You'll see when you put it together. And I was like, hey, you know, they put the picture of the puzzle on the box, right? I already know what the puzzle is. I'm just not putting the pieces together. And he didn't know that. He didn't know that the boxes already had it on the cover. So.
Cheers to Pops.
Yeah, I miss him. I am scrolling. So
we have a funny puzzle story, though.
Tell me more.
So when I was a kid, we were at my aunt's house for Thanksgiving, and we were obnoxious. And so she was like, put this puzzle together. The puzzle was Clockmaker's Workshop.
Whoa.
It is all clocks.
Yes.
And
careful
at one point, my mom came in, and my brother and I are like banging our heads against the table trying to get this puzzle put together so we can be done with it and go back to being obnoxious. And my mom comes in and she's like, oh, I found a clock face. She didn't know what the puzzle was. The indignation was rippling through the room as we both look at her like, and? So we get through almost this whole puzzle. It's missing a piece.
Oh, bastardo.
We're missing a piece, and we spend the rest of the time looking for that piece. Can't find it. Mad. We put the puzzle back in the box. Done. For Christmas, my aunt wraps all the presents and ships them to our house with my mom's name on it. Guess what she got?
The one piece that was missing.
Nope, she got the whole puzzle. And I was like, there's a piece missing. Don't be fooled. There's a piece missing. My mom was like, I bet she found it. I bet that's why she gave it to us. So she straight to the table. We're putting the puzzle together. My brother like, we've been through this, missing a piece. So my mom, 2 years later, ships it back to my aunt, wrapped as a Christmas present. Somewhere in a box somewhere, that puzzle is waiting to be sent back.
I love that. I love that you're just going to keep torturing one another with a puzzle, an incomplete puzzle, because I don't think there's many things worse to your mental health than putting together a jigsaw puzzle and finding out you're missing a piece.
Because what are you going to do?
How do you complete it? You can't.
And then you can't rehome the puzzle after. I mean, you could, as my family has proven, you can rehome the puzzle after that. The thing about puzzles is once you put it together, you're either going to be one of those people that is going to glue it together and save it and hang it.
Me.
Or you're going to put it back in the box.
Yeah, you take it apart and put it back in the box.
You're going to sell it to someone or you're going to give it away.
Yeah, there was some satisfaction. So the jigsaw puzzle my dad got me was me and my beautiful wife on the Great Wall of China. And I remember the very last piece of that puzzle that I put together was this Chinese woman's face. And I put it into place. And it really did just bring the whole thing to life. It was, it's me, it's my wife, and there we are in our little puzzle pieces. And this last final piece of puzzle I put into place, and that woman's smile brought the whole scene to life. And I'm like, I was there. This is amazing. But I'm not.
If you have a missing puzzle piece, it is glaringly obvious. You can't.
No. I have enough OCD to know that the only way I would survive a missing puzzle piece would to be go and buy another puzzle, exactly the same puzzle, and find the piece and put the piece in the puzzle. And then I am satisfied. I would have to do that. Don't ever do that to me. That is the cruelest thing I think anyone could ever do to me is give me a jigsaw puzzle that's
voice
missing.
Note.
Oh, let's talk.
For Tony's birthday, please send him one jigsaw puzzle of the picture of you and him sitting at the AFN table in front of the next. Remove the piece where my smile is sitting.
I will cancel the show. We will be done.
That's all it would take. I have been doing this for 14 seasons and it just takes one custom jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, that's what it takes, because I could not. I got issues, man. Speaking of issues, stop with the voice text.
Oh, I will never.
You have to.
Now I'm going to.
You have to. All right. So for those of you who don't know, we do not converse outside of the show. But occasionally we will converse for show reasons. Like, what time are we getting together today? I get asked, I swear to God, I get asked every week, what time are you and Chick Brew getting together? And I give her the same answer every week. For years. For years, I have given this woman the same answer every week. I don't know. She will let me know, but I don't know. But every week, she will ask me the same question over and over. But recently, Chick Brew has decided that voice text, because texting has become so troublesome, she can't do that anymore. So now she does
tunnel in the arthriticals.
She does the voice texting, which was funny and cool for a second. For literally for like 3 back and forths between me and you, I was like, oh, this is cool. I don't have to worry about texting anymore. And then you would respond back. I'm like, that was stupid. Why did you waste the time to record that? That was nothing. And then you sent something back. And then what I've got is a bunch of little audiograms, a bunch of little audio press and plays.
Perfect soundbite gifs.
With no recollection of the conversation. I can't go back and say, remember you said? Because I would have to play all of them to find the place where you said something that you said.
I like this.
I do not. I am not a fan. 0 stars. Do not recommend.
So,
yes.
I worked a lot of overtime.
Oh.
I worked every holiday this year.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So I am very close to meeting my goal so I could start doing the glasses with the cooking content. I am very close.
Have they showed up yet?
I am very excited.
Have they showed up yet?
Oh, no, they have them at the next. As soon as I get the money.
No,
right there-
don't. I've already bought them. They're on their way to you.
Oh, well, I know. What? What you mean? Now I gotta check my mail. Dang it.
Yeah. Don't buy. That would crush me. I know. I told you that day. I told you Tibbs Eve. They're on their way. And I made it happen.
All right. Well, then I'm even closer. And I'm very excited because I've created a menu of my favorite things, starting with the Zuppa Toscano.
Oh, the Stanleys are going to be.
It's the first thing.
The very happiest.
First thing.
Yes.
I am very excited. And then I want to do the Korean ground beef or ground pork. You can do it with whatever, because that one is a favorite. Also, a pair of shoes is on there.
Okay.
Just for you.
Thank you.
Just for you. What else? What are the other ones? What are some of the other ones?
Tell me about, well, if we're going to talk food, we got to do this.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to talk about cooking.
And tonight prove one thing. You know all.
Tell me about stuffed onions.
Oh, I keep seeing that video.
Have you seen the same video I'm seeing?
Yeah, so many times.
That looks amazing.
This is my go-to meal. Squoosh.
Who is calling? How is it possible that she always knows when to call? Hello?
Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye. I thought you were watching the game.
I can't watch the game because this was the only time she was available. Bills are up 14-0.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
You have to keep that in. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we're watching the same video. This is my favorite dish, and it looks real. I don't know what the green stuff is she's using. I can identify almost all of the ingredients, but I don't know what the green stuff is.
Yeah, I don't.
And I'm not a fan of onions, but
I like onions.
If it's a Vidalia onion, I could get past it. I think
like once you've here's the thing. I love French onion soup, right? I love it at a restaurant. I don't like to make it. For some reason, when I make it at home, it doesn't matter what recipe I follow. I think it's does this ever happen to you? You're cooking something and you're spending so much time with it. By the time it's done, you're like,
was it worth it? Yeah, not worth the squeeze.
I just don't want to eat it. So for me, that's French onion soup. I spend so much time, and then everything smells like it. Like it smells like caramelized onions and beef broth and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't want to eat it anymore. Lately, my feed has been French onion style mashed potatoes, French onion style spaghetti sauce. I'm like, oh my God, I would rather die than make that. So when I see the onion, I see the stuffed onion, I'm like, who in the universe hates me so much that they're saying Christina needs to eat onions, more onions?
Onions are good for you. I know that. I know they're good for you. I just don't like them.
I made chili, whole onion in the chili. I love onions. They're great. They're fantastic.
What she did with the onion could easily be done with
anything else.
With a shell. Yeah, just make a shell.
Cabbage.
Oh, cabbage.
Grape leaf.
Now
it looked like
grape leaf. Yes.
Grape leaf filling. Didn't it look like, what is it called? You know what I'm saying. As soon as we get off the thing, I'll remember the name for it. But to me, when I saw the onion, it's what you said. It could have been anything. It's like putting a raisin in a cookie. That should have been a chocolate chip.
You're still against raisins.
They're disgusting. What a waste.
There is
a waste of grapes.
No, you cannot put a chocolate chip inside an oatmeal cookie. It has to be a raisin.
I beg to differ.
Well, you could differ all you want. I don't care if you're a chef.
You can not put a raisin in it. You could put a chocolate chip in it. You could not put a raisin in it. You could put a chocolate chip in it.
What do you know about Greek lasagna?
I don't know, but I did watch a girl make a Szechuan-inspired lasagna, and I gotta say, it looked good and spicy.
Our friend Damian, strangely enough, believe this or not, comes from the Greek people.
The last name I would have never guessed.
I did that last night. I was at the Church of Satire introducing myself to somebody. And no, I wasn't even introducing myself. One of the guys introduced me as Tony Knuckles. And I was like, it's pronounced Nukeles. I'm Greek. That's so funny. That's a real situation that happened to me many years ago. My friend Rick, my next door neighbor, a great guy. I love him to death. He comes into my house. He sees one of the coffee cups one of my children gave me. It said Tony Knuckles on it. And he goes, I didn't know your real name was Knuckles. I go, it's not. It's Nukeles. And he laughed. And then years later, my oldest, she reaches back to me. She's like, remember when Mr. Rick came over and said your name wrong? And I was like, yeah, I remember. She goes, what was that name? And I said, Nukeles. And she goes, oh, I thought it was Knuckles. And I believe Knuckles is so much better than anything I could have come up with. Knuckles just demands respect from the ancient world. Like, the ancient world has come upon the comedian Tony Knuckles.
Is that what you're going by now?
I should do that more often.
So in 2026, I want to do speed puzzling. Are you going to get back on stage? What are we doing?
I will take every opportunity I can take to get back on stage and to tell some jokes if it doesn't take away from other people. I don't need stage time anymore. And I was telling somebody this recently. I do 2 hours a week of entertainment. I do an hour with you. I do 30 minutes for the supplemental. I do 30 minutes for the Warno. That's consuming. That's a lot of me being out there. And I get to have my laughs. I get to make you laugh. Hopefully some of our listeners laugh. I get my fill of the attention that I desire.
See, I would like to do stand-up. I would like to try it.
Then why don't you?
Well, hola, ¿cómo estás?
There is a comedy club in Madrid where English is preferred.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I'm going to Madrid next week.
Ho, 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 ho. I don't know why I said
No one
that.
will know who I am. I might have to, you're going to have to mentor me a little bit. I mean,
I would love to mentor you.
I have funny stories.
You do, and you're a funny person, genuinely.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, occasionally when I do my MWR things and I'm on the stage, you got, like, some awkward time to kill while you're waiting for things to happen.
Been there, done that, yeah.
Yeah, I get people laughing. I get people engaged.
Right.
I think it would be fun. I just, I think what I need to do, really, is I need to come to Harrisburg, and we need to, like, hash it out.
I'm going to tell you.
Give it a shot.
I'm going to tell you right now. We have the Chick Brew Suite. All right, we got
dog cuddles.
We got the producers room. We got the talents room. We got the blue room, and we got the Chick Brew Suite. No one ever opens the door to the Chick Brew Suite. It is all you, all the time, whenever you're ready. And if you want to bring the manager, that's cool too. It can hold 2 people easily. More if necessary. We'll get a pullout if you decide to have children or something. I don't know.
No, I'm just going to go ahead and let you 0. I lived with a child last year, and it almost broke me.
We talked about food, but we kind of got there before I was ready to get there because I wanted to talk to you about my trip that I took.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about it. I'm ready.
Oh, thank you. I am sitting in my chair minding my own business when the producer says, why don't you go see your mom?
Say less.
I was like, why would you say that? And she's like, well, your brother's going to go see your mom. Why don't you go see your mom? And I was like, okay, I'll do that. Okay. And I have very mixed feelings about this because I'm only a year. I've only been a zombie for a year. I'm still adjusting to being dead and being brought back to life. I'm still
reborn.
I'm still dealing with that. And this was just a little bit over a year anniversary of this happening. But, I thought my brother was driving from Texas. And if he can make the effort, I'll make the effort. I'll drive down. I'll meet up with the family. It'll be an awesome surprise for mom. And then I'll drive back. I'm driving down. I'm several hours into the drive. And I call my brother because I'm bored, mindless. I chose a replacement word there. Uh-huh. I call him. I'm like, hey, man, where are you at? Expecting him to be on I-10 driving east. No. He's in Washington, D.C. at Dulles Airport. Because he was flying there. because that's
You
what
could've
people
picked him
do
up.
for long trips. He was flying to D.C. and then to Savannah, where my mother lives, and I'm driving.
I love Savannah.
Driving to Savannah, which wasn't a pleasant drive. There was an unnecessary detour that GPS took me on in South Carolina that cut 50 miles off of Interstate 26, but made me 50 miles away from I-95. It was the strangest thing, so stupid. And then as I get closer and closer to Savannah, an area I know really well. I mean, I lived there, and I lived in Charleston, and I drove back and forth between the two often. I know the area well. Granted, some things have changed in the 20 plus years since I've been back, but I'm trying to get there, and GPS is diverting me. It's taking me off at Coosawhatchie, and you don't want to go near Coosawhatchie. It's so strange. I went through Yamasee, South Carolina, which is one of the major areas where we filmed Forrest Gump. I'm in Yamasee, which at the time, if you look back at that movie, you'll see there's a bunch of prisoners on a chain gang cutting grass on a dirt road. That road's probably been paved over now. The boot camp scenes were all filmed at like a local high school because there was a football field across from us where we did the Alabama scenes. We did all these things in Yamasee, and I was like, wow, I never expected to be here again. I should go back to those places, but I was on a time challenge. I wanted to get there to surprise my mother at dinner. And I wanted to stop at Buc-ee's too, but I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, Buc-ee's.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's. As I'm driving south.
What?
As I'm driving south on 81.
Okay, to be fair,
Yeah.
from Texas, home of Buc-ee's. So there was two, and you went to one going north or one going to Houston. And now they're just everywhere. Which makes me happy.
I am driving south on Interstate 81. There's a sign, 150 miles to Buc-ee's. And I'm like, oh, this is like south of the border. You could just follow the signs and it's going to guide you right into Buc-ee's. And I thought that'd be a nice break. I'd take a break at Buc-ee's. But then there was no other signs. Until you go by the exit, and then there's the Buc-ee's lighted Buc-ee symbol off in the distance, and you can see.
You gotta update your destination. It's a destination. It's not an exit.
It was a place I was going to stop by and take a break. So anyway, I'm driving down. I get on 95. I'm within 100 miles of Savannah. Me and my brother secretly coordinate where we're going to meet for dinner. But, I mean, I-95 is just hit or miss. And this was definitely a miss. I could not get on 95. There was one point where it took me off at the Coosawhatchie exit, which I've never been to Coosawhatchie before. I'm driving east. I know I'm driving east. I've got very good directional sense. I'm driving towards the water. This makes sense. But then it turns and it brings me back, and I'm driving west, and then there's a sign for Savannah, and I'm like, I know where I am. I'll just take the exit and get back on 95. But I couldn't get on 95. Traffic was so backed up that even to turn to get onto the interstate was backed up.
Oh.
It was bad. So I continue on down the road. I miraculously find myself on 17 South, which I know 17 South takes you right into Savannah. I drive for about 3 miles. Dead stop. Another accident has blocked another highway. So I'm really pushing the timeline. I don't want them to wait long. And I told my brother, delay as much as you can. I'll get there as quick as I can. And we go to the Bonefish Grill, which I've never been.
I love Bonefish.
I've never been there before.
That's pretty good.
It's a bit pricey.
I mean, yeah, it's...
Well, let me rephrase that.
It's what I call highway dining.
It's
right?
definitely pricey when you're buying for 7 people. A little pricey.
Baller.
I come in the door. I am a big baller. And I take pride in that. Because if I was ever going to show out, this was the weekend.
This was it.
I wanted to show out. The 4 boys, me and my 3 brothers, have not been in the same location in decades. So if I'm going to show out, I'm doing it here. Look at me, big spender over here.
Saved up all my pennies for this. Love me.
So I pull into Bonefish Grill. I've been on the road for over 12 hours, 12 hours and 4 minutes to be exact. And I see my brother get up to come and greet me at the door. Now, again, I haven't seen him in 20 years. And I'm really, really happy to see him. And I give him the hug, but, I just want to go to the bathroom. That's all I want to do. I want to go so bad. There's no way I'm getting away with this. I can't put a menu up next to my face and sneak past my math to go. I got to say to her. And I put my hands on her shoulders and like, what? You couldn't wait for me? And it was so well done. And she just erupts in happiness, and she hugs me and hugs me and hugs me. And then I say, I love you too. But I gotta pee. I have to pee so bad. Please,
do not squeeze
please
anymore.
let me go. I have to go right now. And I go, and we had a wonderful dinner together, and it was a very fun time. The next night, we go to a place called, dig this restaurant name, Jalapenos. Yes, the name of the restaurant was Jalapenos. And for $15, for only $15, they have a little plate they call the Jalapeno Combo Meal. $15. You know what? That sounds fantastic. It's probably got all the things I want. I don't have to read into this. Uno jalapeno combinación, por favor. And he brings it out and he puts it on my plate, on my table, and says, make room. Huh? Okay. I move my plate to the right, and he puts another plate down and says, make room. And I was like, huh? And then hands me another plate that wasn't hot. I could actually hold this plate. So I've got 3 plates of food in front of me.
Oh, my God.
That, just a year ago, T-Bone finishes all 3. No problem. It's not even a question of whether I can finish all 3. But, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to lose the weight. So
You're doing good.
I'm doing okay. I do half mesa porcionatas. I do half of everything that they gave me, and then I take the rest of it to go. That was 2 nights. And I'm a pretty generous tipper.
Yes.
So that's $1,000 gone to feed Abuela and Lucy and David and Robert and Dwight and Crystal and Ma and me. $1,000 gone. I feel a certain way about that, but at the same time, I don't feel a certain way about that. I know how much I spend at the casino. I do. And if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I definitely would prefer spending that money on the people that I love. And it was
100%.
It was a great time. But here's where this story ends. I then drive back to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I take a different route because I didn't want to deal with all the BS that came with the route that I followed down. So I just took 95, a highway I've driven many, many times over the years. I used to be a road comic. I would get on the road and drive 16 hours to earn $50 for 20 minutes.
I drove 16 hours for dessert once.
For 20 minutes of stage time, man. Those were my driving days. So I'm driving back. Again, it's 12 plus hours because as I drive north, I'm driving into bad weather. And I'm on 95, which is insane in some parts. D.C., Richmond specifically. It's just crazy. But I also drive past Buc-ee's in Florence, South Carolina. I was like, I wanted to go there, but it's too early in this journey to stop. I'm moving on. And surprise, surprise, south of the border, I thought was closed, is still open. It's still open, and I wanted to stop there, but it was too early in the journey. So I kept driving, and I kept driving, and I kept driving, and I get home a little over 12 hours later. So in a 96-hour period, I've been in my vehicle for 24 of them. I have been moving at highway speed for 24 hours in a 96-hour period. And when I get home, I'm muy agita. I'm very agitated.
It's a lot of sitting time.
I still feel like I'm moving forward. I still have momentum going forward, and I feel like the floor is shaking underneath me. The table is shaking underneath me. It really affects me so much that I get on the internet like, why do I feel like this? And it's like, oh, it's normal. If your internal gyroscope hasn't reset yet, and it was 3 hours later, and I still felt like I was moving, which was very concerning for, a zombie like me.
A zombie, yes.
Zombie.
What's in your head?
Brains. Yeah, I couldn't get over the effect of movement.
Have you flown yet?
I have not flown yet, no. Why do you think that's going to affect me too?
Oh, I'm just wondering if you had. My
don't-
dad, he had similar yet more invasive surgery than you did, and I'm now wondering, and will ask him because I have questions if he had similar for flying versus. Because he lives in Texas and he drives all the time for hours and hours and hours all the time for his job.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would have done it, but
he's retired
I wonder what
now.
it was like. He is retired now.
Did he have fun with the Tibbs Eve special? Did he talk to you about it afterwards?
Yeah. So the fun part about that was they were in California visiting my bro.
Oh, okay.
And the kids for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
So they were both. My parents, they're precious. They both with their headphones.
Oh, they're so polite.
On their tablets next to each other doing the same thing. I can picture it. I can see it. I can see my mom sitting there with her legs out on the couch, on the bed, ankles crossed. I can see my dad there, legs out on the bed, ankles crossed the opposite direction, and I can just see them both giggling.
Well, that's awesome.
They're great.
Plus, it was a great shout out to Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, I mean they were having a good old time. They had Carrie's birthday is like Christmas Eve. So Tommy and I both
sister-in-law
know
before Christmas, wife after. That's hilarious.
So we all know, don't mess up. Luckily, the manager's birthday present arrived on time. The Christmas present that I ordered in November is still out there.
Mine showed up like 5 days after Christmas.
So the manager loves games, right? Loves games. And I was like, hey, I want to do an advent calendar.
Uh-huh.
I found an advent calendar that's a murder mystery game.
Ooh.
I was like, this is perfect. We will do one. This will be the greatest Christmas gift. We'll do one every day together. It gives us something to do because I am at work all the time and she's on Christmas break. It gives us something to do together through the holiday. It'll be so fun. No idea where that thing is. Still, I keep looking. Sorry for the delay. Bruh, delay at this point, just refund me my money.
Christmas is such a challenge. It's for you, for me, for many, many grown adults. We struggle with our partners when we say something like, please, just tell me what you want. I'll get you anything. Just tell me what you want.
And what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. They don't. So year after year, we have this very same argument, and it makes Christmas so stressful. And this year, once again, we decided we don't need anything. I don't need anything. She doesn't need anything. No gifts. That was what we decided. And then underneath our Christmas tree, decorated boxes started showing up.
Not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair. So
Nope.
I am jumping through hoops at the last minute, trying to get something that lets her know I love her, I care about her, I want her to have nice things. But it wasn't enough. And
it's never enough.
It's never enough. And where once upon a time I would just buy her like a gift card to a place where she could basically have manis and petties free for a year. She told me she didn't want me to do that this year. So the one thing I was consistent with, a year of mani and petties, she took away from me because she doesn't want to go there anymore. And she still got money on the card from the last one. I'm like, you gotta tell you. So this year, I bought her 5 gifts. Really simple things like a Rhodesian Ridgeback shirt and a T-shirt and another Rhodesian Ridgeback T-shirt and some Rhodesian Ridgeback socks and a Rhodesian Ridgeback candle that says, "This candle smells the opposite of Rhodesian Ridgeback farts." I got those.
Perfect.
And I got this purse that didn't show up until 5 days after Christmas. But inside of each one of the packages that I personally wrapped, and for me, that is a challenge.
That is a challenge.
I put a couple $100 in there. and with every package she opened, she's like, "Oh, no, you shouldn't have." Yeah, but I didn't have to at all if you wouldn't have put those packages underneath the tree. But you didn't need to. I know I didn't need to, but you forced me to do this when you put those packages under the tree.
I'm not a chump. Stop it with the head games.
Oh, man. I talked about Savannah. I talked about Jackie. I talked about the Church of Satire. And we're running low on time. I also talked about voice texting. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote laughing. I'm going to give you a name. So because of you, I have started following.
Because of you.
Because
you
of
love
you.
Kelly Clarkson, don't lie.
I have started following the Black Forager.
Oh, she's fantastic. Don't tell me your life is not better. It's much better.
I'm going to make your life better. Her name, Leah Shut-Keever. Leah Shut-Keever. Number one, muy caliente. She's fine as frog hair, as my friend would say.
Who says that? No one says that.
Jeannie says that. Jeannie is the only person I've ever heard say that, but it's never left my brain. Boy, you fine as frog hair, which apparently is really, really fine. So Leah Shut-Keever is a competitive eater who is also a muy caliente. This girl can eat. Okay, I became friends with Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut, I consider a friend. I love Jaws. I want him to introduce me to Leah Shut-Keever. This girl is worth your time. And all you got to do is like one video, and then she's going to come to your inbox all the time, dressed as Wonder Woman, eating 40 pounds of food. She's eaten amounts of food that I didn't even know was possible. They brought out a pot roast that was like 21 pounds. It was gigantic. And
I can't watch people eat like that. It makes me nauseous. It gives me anxiety.
You can watch her because
I bet I can.
She's British and she eats very politely. Even in the competitive food eating business, like nom, 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 nom. She's like, bite, chew, swallow, bite, chew, swallow. She rotates the burgers in a clockwise formation. Bite, eat, swallow, bite, eat, swallow. She's very British.
You paid a lot of attention to this human.
I love this human. I have no idea. Oh, I know what it was. A friend of mine posted something along the lines of, I would marry Leah Shut-Keever, but I don't think I could afford to feed her. I think that's all the post was. And I was like, well, who's Leah Shut-Keever? Who is this? And then I clicked on it and oh my God. Because first of all, if you're a competitive eater, you shouldn't look like that. You should not look like that. You should look like me. Like I look like a competitive food eater. She looks like a supermodel that just stumbled into 8 pounds of spaghetti.
Oh, that's so much food. I have a tummy ache thinking about it.
I wanted to do the question of the week, and we should, because it's been out there for a couple of weeks, okay? The question of the week that is on standby was presented to us by a listener. I think it was Damian Nopolis that provided it to us. It said, if you are asked to eat only one fruit for the rest of your life, what would it be? We got a lot of responses. You, one of the first responders, said pineapple.
I've never been called a first responder before. Thank you.
Oh, you get a 10% discount. Carrie, who we also mentioned earlier, said a ripe cherry is a second to pineapple. Amber Kelp. We know Amber, but we don't know her by the Kelp last name. She must have gotten married.
She did get married.
Okay, good for her.
See, I did the outreach.
She says,
I told her about it in the galley.
All right. Is she there now?
Yeah, she's back.
Oh, well, tell her I said hello.
I will.
She says blackberries, which is pretty racist, if you ask me.
Amber. She's gonna slay me for that.
I'm gonna tell you, I did something with her once upon a time. I can't tell you on the podcast what I did, but it was so funny to me. It was one of those moments I had to pull over to calm my laughter down. She had forgotten her keys in her car, and she was really pit chased on her birthday. And I was driving her. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I want to tell you. I can't tell you because it involves a bad subject matter, but it's very funny. Jessica says peaches.
Millions of peaches.
Peaches for free. Oh, the presidents of the United States of America. How soon we forget. Her wonderful.
You know, one of my favorite concerts, weirdly enough. Really enjoyed them live.
Really?
Yeah, didn't expect it. They did a concert. They were having a concert. No one purchased tickets. So they started giving away tickets like crazy. The radio station giving out tickets left, right, and center. I worked downtown at the time, and my boss goes, "Hey, the guy over at the venue said he'll just give us tickets if we want to go. Everyone can take off tonight. We'll go as a group."
Heck yeah.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. So we go thinking like, we'll go for a little bit and then we'll bounce out. So much fun. So much fun.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it was super disappointing. Like, when you think about it, how disheartening as a band. No one wants to buy your tickets.
Well, I mean, they were literally a one-hit wonder. They made no other popular music other than Millions of Peaches.
It was so fun. That I was like, you know what? They could have come out here. Morrissey doesn't even show up for shows, and people are sold out. You know, I think they had two songs. I think there was two, but they came and they played and they like showed out, and it was so freaking fun.
James,
10 out of 10.
James, Jessica's betrothed, says grapes is his answer.
Oh, grapes are nice though.
Yeah, because you can
as long as they're not a raisin.
Put them out in the sun, have them shrivel up, and put them in your cookies. Yes, grapes is a good answer.
And put them right up your butt. Where raisin belongs.
George, the patriarch of the Taney family, says oranges. But our friend, and this is the most Italian response you could possibly expect, our friend Christopher Tetta, Chris Tetta from the $18 podcast, which I thought had went away. I thought they had done their last episode and they were ne'er to do another episode again. I'm driving, probably in the 24 hours I was in the car, and Spotify automatically took me to the $18 podcast with Chris and Ralph Tetta, and it was a new episode. They just took a couple of months off, and now they'll randomly do episodes at anyway. Chris says tomatoes.
Tomato.
Because number one, it is a fruit.
It is.
Number two,
technically a berry, I believe.
Number two, it's the most Italian fruit you could possibly not live without. You got to have tomatoes. So you can't make an ragu without a tomato. Or a bolognese. You can't.
Wait, what is yours?
I will get to it.
No, I'm ready now. I'm ready now.
Tegan, lovely Tegan, who did not make the Tibbs Eve show this year.
Yeah, that was sad.
She says strawberries. 2 bars. Can't live without watermelon.
It's pretty good, though.
Cory, one of our great friends, Birdie's mom, as I like to refer to her, she also says strawberries. Damian comes in, Damianopolis of Greek descent, comes in with this. If we're talking just fruit that you eat by itself, he would go with plums. But if only one fruit can exist at all, I would say lemon. I think it is one of the most versatile ingredients in the world. You can use it in both savory and sweet applications or as a natural preservative, and it's simply one of my favorite flavors overall. So as an individual thing, plums or lemons is basically what he's saying. Hal Kramer, I'm going to call him my personal independent filmmaker. I want people to find Hal Kramer out there on the interwebs and subscribe to his stuff and watch his movies. He's not just eye candy. Okay? He's not just the sexy guy who pulls the balls for the lottery. And by the way, he does do that, and you can't pay him to pull your balls. I tried. I wanted him to pull my balls, but he said he can't do that. It's got some. He says pineapple. Jeremy says Fruit Loops, which I thought was quite funny.
That's funny.
Yes. Kat of the Taney clan says watermelon. Sean agrees with lemons. Shirley says apples. Well, that's probably Mike, because it worked for Johnny Appleseed. And Laurie says banana.
Banana.
Because a strawberry is not a fruit. So a tomato is a fruit, but a strawberry isn't a fruit? I don't know what's going on.
Tomato is technically a berry.
What's a strawberry? I don't know. Is it a cashew technically a fruit also?
Cucumbers are also berries.
I recently discovered that cucumbers, which I enjoy, and pickles, which I enjoy. The healthier version of the two
Is the pickle.
is the cucumber.
No.
Yes.
Definitely the pickle. There's
Nope.
still more.
The pickle is tastier. The pickle is delicious, but the pickling process makes it less healthy than the cucumber.
Because of the sodium.
Yes. Oh, muy sodium.
But vinegar, if you do more of a vinegar brine, then you would think that the vinegar, which lowers sugar.
Got no idea on the science that you're proclaiming. All I know is that if you chop up a cucumber thinly and put it on your sandwich, it's going to give you the sensation of a pickle without all the sodium. Or vinegar, or other things that make a pickle not as healthy as a cucumber, even though they're both a vegetable. Wait, you're saying fruit?
Fruit, a berry, specifically a berry.
My answer, because in my world, there is no life without limoncello. If you don't have limoncello, you don't have life. I gotta have limoncello. And that means I gotta have a lemon in my life, and I agree with Mr. Annapolis that a lemon serves so many other purposes, to include a cleaning additive.
It's true.
Yeah, you can clean your house with lemons. People.
That's what I do with whenever I have half a lemon or a quarter of a lemon left over, I use it to clean my sink.
Absolutely.
And then I use the
countertops.
I use the
chopping board.
The skin side. Oil the faucet so it doesn't get water spots.
Yes. Yeah. Lemons are the best. I didn't know that a lemon was a real thing until I lived in Italy. And if you graft a lemon tree onto a lime tree, it will grow natural limons, which are limes that look like lemons. They taste 100% like a lime, but they look like a lemon.
Yeah.
And they also make a nice cello.
Because it doesn't have to be a lemon to be a cello.
My friend Johnny Millwater used to finish up his show. He did a podcast on a regular basis, and I enjoyed watching him. I looked forward to watching him because at the end he would sing this note. The song was, "We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day." I just loved that line. And I have thought about bringing that to this show as a new version of our closure. I say be the best person that you can be, and if you're a great person yesterday, be the best person tomorrow. You say...
And don't forget that you are loved.
And then we finish with singing together. What do you think?
Wait, are we singing the "We'll Meet Again" or are we singing...
No, we would sing that. We would sing "We'll Meet Again."
Yo, anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt.
Don't lose that butt. Yeah, I think that definitely suits. I think that is the song that we should choose.
You think we should sing "Baby Got Back"?
100%.
No.
Little in the middle, but you got much back.
Little in the middle, but you got back.
See, we're already there.
Jonathan Colton has a version of Baby Got Back that is beautiful. And I don't know if this is AI anymore or if this is real, but there's some white kid out there right now that says, what if this song was done in classic soul? And his renditions are on fire.
Oh, he stole it from the black dude. I'm not even kidding. No, this guy has been doing this.
The black dude.
Did I send you?
Yes, the black dude with the
beard and the
white beard. Yes,
love that guy.
Do you believe in Black Santa Claus? Yes, he also does that, but when he does it, he's not singing it. He's playing it. This white kid is
allegedly singing.
Is making me believe that he's singing the song. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore. You are lip syncing stuff. I don't know what that is.
Black Santa Claus. Yeah, you could sing and you could do whatever you want.
You don't believe in Black Santa Claus?
No, I do. I grew up with Black Santa Claus.
That is, that was a recent skit on Saturday Night Live where they had Ariana Grande, Cher, and Kenan Thompson. Kenan Thompson was Black Santa Claus, and he was doing it in that Cher synthesized voice. Do you believe in Black like Santa Claus.
That's funny.
It was one of the funniest bits of the night. That and the traditional sharing of jokes from Michael Che and Colin Jost. Every year they write really racial jokes and they give it to each other unseen and then make them say them. And this year Michael Che convinced his partner that he wasn't going to do that anymore. And then did it anyway.
Yes,
very funny. Very funny. Saturday Night Live, I've been watching that show for 50 years now. Some seasons are great. Some seasons not so much. Some guests are awesome. Some not so much. But I still watch.
Not be stopped. He will watch.
I don't know if you've seen my new profile pic, but it's me on the Saturday Night Live stage.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Why haven't I seen?
Well, I mean,
I have been at work.
Yes, of course. You've been at work.
I have literally been
where you have no access to the internet at work.
Oh my God. Today I spent all day looking for leaks and putting buckets and bowls under the leaks.
I have heard the rain has been tremendous.
It has been something.
And I also saw that RAWL is having some severe issues.
Yeah, they have sprung a leak.
Now I don't know what the current CB battalion is. That's
we don't have one.
What?
Yeah, battalion is gone. They're in Guam now, so we don't have a battalion.
They don't come to Camp Mitchell anymore?
Nope.
Then who's using Camp Mitchell? All right, you know what? I don't need to ask these questions. Here's what I'm going to say, Chief. Yeah, I'm pulling the chief card here, okay? This is a thing that chiefs do. There is a local thing that needs assistance that does good things. And
did you not see I commented?
Oh, I didn't see that.
I did. I already commented and said I don't know how to do roofing, but I am willing to assist.
Yes, and get the mess to go with you. Get some freaking black duct tape, whatever that Flex Seal. Get some Flex Seal and put it on the leaks. Let's get out there and protect those dogs. And not so much the cats. I could care less about the cats.
I know where some CBs are.
Okay.
I know how to find them. I am going to go and try to talk with them tomorrow.
Use the power of the mess.
Yes, they're there.
Who's the CMC there right now?
Huh?
Who's the CMC?
Oh, Don.
Yeah, get Don involved. Let's go, Don. Let's get this done. Hey, who was the CMC after Michelle left? Was it Pam?
Oh, Richardson? I think that was her last name.
Yeah, Pam Richardson. That sounds right.
Yeah.
She just showed up on like the Iraq-Afghanistan War Veterans page. Somebody else posted her picture and described that she was the CMC in Rota as we recouped all of these Afghan refugees. And she didn't post it. Someone else posted it with her picture. And I was like, that's a very strange thing to do. Because it was. All right, I am going. You know what's
weird though is a lot of those pages in the last few days have posted just insane things that are not real.
Yeah.
Just very not. If you aren't in the Navy, it might not. You might not flag it, but if you've ever
I send this out as a general public service announcement to anybody that ever listens to this show. Do not believe anything you read on the internet, ever.
Ever.
Now, you can see something on the internet and then follow it up with your own investigation, but do not believe anything on the surface. I have a comedian friend of mine. He's trying to make fun of Donald Trump. I got it. And he's pulling from the Epstein files. And what he's pulling from the Epstein files is something that's not true. It's not in the Epstein files. It's just something that someone reported was in the Epstein files. And it's so absolutely outrageously unbelievable that even though he's trying to turn it into a joke, no one is laughing. Every time it's been tried, no one is laughing at this because it is a preposterous, unbelievable thing. And when I mentioned it to him, I'm like, hey, dude, no one believes that story. So that's why that joke is not getting any laughs. He's like, that's just how I feel, man. All right, well, I can only tell you what I know. What I know is that joke is failing every time you tried it. I wouldn't do that anymore.
Let him go for for it.
Yeah. Do you, boo?
You get to do that.
you? All right, we went long, but season 14 has begun. We did not do some of our things, but that's okay because
we got all year, baby.
We'll be back next week to do it all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for listening.
Oh yeah, I'm going on a trip next week, so we'll have some good stuff to talk about.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Madrid.
Oh yeah. You mentioned that earlier. I can't wait to find out more of
I'll be back
details.
in time for Sunday.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow.
And don't forget that you are loved. Your anaconda don't want nothing unless you got buns, hun. You can do side bends or sit up. But
Thank you
please
for
don't
listening
lose
to
that
T-Bone and Chick Brew. If you enjoyed that show, you should check out the RAWL McLean Show, independent media that won't reinforce tribalism. We have one planet and nobody's leaving, so let's reason together. You can find the RAWL McLean Show at the same place you actually listen to this show. Give it a shot.
And that is it.